Hey guys, this is the first video I've made since I cut my hair yesterday. I donated my hair to Locks of Love, and now it's really short. This is the shortest I've ever had my hair, and I don't know how I feel about it. Right now it's just really weird having it this short. I don't know if it'll grow on me or if I'll end up hating it or what, but yeah. So this video is going to be a review of episode 9 of Korra, even though it's been almost a week, and I just now posted a review of episode 8 on my blog, and so I'm hoping to get this one up today as well, so that I'll have them both done before episode 10 airs Saturday. But I actually have limited time to film this video because my mom and I are leaving to go to Indianapolis for my college orientation in a little bit, and I still have to eat lunch before we leave, and I'm hoping that I can get this filmed and then edit it in the hotel tonight. Hopefully that works out, but we'll see what happens. You may be seeing this Saturday because there's no possible way that I could do it Friday. Episode 9 was incredibly exciting for me because we got to see like full flashbacks where Aang, Toph, and Sokka all talked, which was, believe me, I was definitely fangirling over that. And then I saw something, my dad, as we were watching, God, I can't even remember the guy's name, but the villain bloodbender guy in the flashback had the same voice as Mr. Krabs, which my dad pointed out while we were watching the episode, and then I couldn't really take him seriously the rest of the time. But then I saw something on Tumblr later that Sokka's voiced by the guy who plays Otis in God, what is the name of that show? The one with all the barnyard animals, which I never really watched, and so I didn't notice it or anything. My brother used to watch it some, but that didn't really bother me when I was watching the episode because I didn't realize it, but now I'm scared every time I'm going to watch that, I'm going to think about that. And yeah, and then Toph was voiced by the English voice for Sakura from Naruto, which is really cool because I watched Naruto, so. But I'm going to try, okay, let's try and talk about things other than the flashback. When they went underground and broke out, like the metal bending police and everything, that was just, I love the fight scenes in Korra. I love how they're like done. They're so much more like epic than the Avatar ones, and I see a lot of people who aren't happy with that because they miss the like traditional kind of bending styles, and it's more like, I don't know, crazy now, I guess. It's more, I don't know, you can definitely tell that bending has evolved over the past, 100 years, but, it's interesting, and I like seeing how it changed, because, everything changes, and so getting to see that, and, I mean, I'm sure there still is traditional bending. The blending of the cultures in Republic City and everything has probably made them faster. What am I trying to say? Make them evolve faster, their society change faster, because you have all of them coming together. But I'm sure things have changed in the other nations too, which would be great if we could see that. But I like the new, the way the fight scenes are done in Korra, and them breaking in was really cool. And it's just, Lin is so much Toph's daughter. Lin is just a perfect character. I love Lin. I love all of the characters, but still. And now I'm going to talk about the flashback, because that's pretty much the only thing I want to talk about. I talked about Asami's jealousy in my episode 8 review, so I'm not going to talk about that again here, but the flashbacks, guys, I was so excited to hear them talk, and I think I was being kind of judgmental about the voices because obviously it's not the old voice actors, and I kind of did this with Katara's voice at first too, and then I warmed up to it, and I'm sure I'll do the same. It's not that their voices were bad, it's just I was so used to the old voices, and then now they have new voices, and to me it's just really obvious that it's not those were their kid voices and now they're their adult voices. They're entirely different voices. So it doesn't sound as if they've just gotten older. So I was kind of, I don't know, it just felt weird to me, but I'm sure I'll get over that soon, and I don't know, it was just, I need to watch it again because I was just like so shocked about finally getting to hear Aang, Toph, and Sokka speak that I wasn't really taking in everything that was happening. I loved when Sokka talked and he made references to Combustion Man. He was talking about Toph metal bending and everything. All this stuff from like the old series, and Toph calling Aang Twinkle Toes was amazing. I loved that. I just loved seeing them like interact and as adults, and it was just it's so hilarious because the point of the flashback was the metal bending guy, but all I cared about was seeing them again, and I'm just so happy. And I mentioned this in my review of The Promise Part 2, but how when I was watching, because all of the shipping stuff in The Promise Part 2, that's actually something else. I had this whole rant about Mako and everything, about how May broke up with Zuko at the end of The Promise Part 2, and that was a spoiler, and I probably should have said something, but anyway. And I was freaking out because I didn't know what was going to happen, and then there was the Suki stuff, and so I mentioned how when I was watching this episode, I was paying really close attention to Toph and Sokka, because we don't know who Lin's dad is, and we don't know if Sokka and Suki stay together, but, I mean, he mentioned her when he was talking about metal bending and everything, but I don't really think that Sokka is Lin's dad or anything, but there's a part of me that has hope still, because I'm a huge Sokka shipper and it would make me extremely happy, but the logical part of my brain is telling me that that's probably not the case. So speaking of Mako, according to things that I have seen online, and I have no idea how accurate this was or how they got their information because I haven't seen like a source for this, but apparently, and I think it might have come from like the official synopsis of the episode, which would make it credible, but I'm not sure if it is, so this may be wrong, but apparently in the next episode, I think it was the next one, it was either the next one or the one after the next one, but in an episode, apparently one of Zuko's relatives is going to show up, and I don't know what relative that's going to be, or apparently Zuko's supposed to be traveling the world while his daughter rules Fire Nation, so I'm assuming it's not his daughter, because she would be busy ruling the Fire Nation, so if she was going to come, it'd probably be on Fire Nation business, and I don't know why she would need to come, but Zuko traveling, think that would make him a good opportunity to throw him in the show, which would make me extremely happy, but apparently it's his relatives, so I don't know if it's another one of his kids or what, but I'm hoping, because again, I freaked out because May broke up with Zuko at the end of The Promise Part 2, and I'm really, really hoping that if we do see a relative of Zuko, we could kind of confirm who Zuko married, and hopefully it would be May. Guys, I'm so scared that he didn't end up with May, and I will probably cry if that's the case. Like, it's so strange because I didn't used to be a Mako shipper, and until like the very end of season 3, and now I'm just freaking out that they don't end up together. But I'm excited about seeing a relative of Zuko. Oh my god, I just want to know who, I mean, and they say relative, which was a really interesting word to use. Like, if it was going to be his kid, you think they'd say, like, child or something, but they don't, they just say relative, so I don't know. Who knows? Be interesting if it was Azula. Really, really doubt that, though, but it would be interesting. She's probably, I don't know, if Zuko's still alive, she's younger than Zuko. So, I mean, it's possible. I mean, she'd be, like, Katara's age. She would be Katara's age. So it's possible Azula's alive. And it would be interesting if she was just randomly, she just showed up at Republic City. I wonder, that's actually really interesting. If Azula is alive, what she would be doing if she'd still be in the, like, mental hospital, or if she'd be let out, if she's sane or not. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, and I need to eat lunch, so I will see you guys later. Bye.